How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a lot going on. I have these Fender flares that I'm trying to fit to the car with these, the rest of them are in the house, but there's this wheel spacer back there. I have 20mm wheel spacers with 50mm fenders, but my wheel sticks out already on its own about 7mm. So there's going to be a bit of an overlap here, but that's fine with me. So with this, here, let me take off this wheel. Alright, so got the wheel off. Right here, this is the actual spacer itself. The first issue that we ran into was the actual lug stems. They were too long, so they'd come out and not allow the rim to seat on the wheel spacer. So what I had to do was take this grinder. I tried to grind them down at first, but it took entirely way too long. And it was really hard to grind for so long and have it be a flat surface so you can still thread the lug nut back on. So I ended up just changing the wheel out for a cutting wheel and shaving about 1/4 of an inch off of them. It fits on there now, but the other issue that I came across, they actually, before you guys, start complaining about it, they suggested that we cut or shave these back if we didn't have shorter ones. So I did not make that up. That's what they said to do. That's the company that made the spacing. The other issue that we ran into, this is a hub-centric wheel spacer. This is smaller than the hole on the other side of this, right here. So I'm gonna need, I think they make them like aluminum or plastic, this ring that goes around here, so that sits on there perfectly. Otherwise, it wouldn't be hub-centric anymore, it would be lug-centric, because then all the weight would be resting on these, on the lug nut stems, which I know some cars out there do that, but I'm not down for that because it seems entirely way too unsafe. So at some point today we're gonna have to go out. I've already called like, a dozen tire shops, because I was watching this video on hub-centric rings, but they're like, yeah, just call your local tire shop. Well, I called 12 of them, and nobody carries them. One, nobody knew what the hell I was talking about. No one was certain that they are called hub-centric rings. Two, nobody has them. And three, the one place that did know what I was talking about, they wouldn't have them for 3 days. Which, right about now, is looking like I'm gonna have to order some out. But in the meantime, still going to be flaring it out. It's just gonna look a little weird, like I have 4 umbrellas over my wheels. Yeah, it would only take a few minutes to add them on later. It's not like we can't do this with, without the hub-centric wheels. I just wouldn't be able to use the spacers and the wheels at the same time. So, my bad. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to use the spacers and the wheels at the same time, so I'm just gonna take out the spacers, keep the fender flares on there. I'm not moving them, not changing them or anything, and then go back, and when I finally get the hub-centric rings, put those on. That's it. I'm actually gonna wait for my nephew to wake up because he's still sleeping, and I'm gonna get started on that. Alright, so we're about to leave. We gotta go to Home Depot, pick up screws. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna use screws or nuts and bolts yet to put these in. You see the lines I made for where I have to cut, but yeah, to go in there. Don't know what I'm gonna do about the rear yet, but I guess we're just gonna buy an extra. Excuse me. I guess we're just gonna buy a whole bunch of extra stuff and see how it goes from there. What else? Also, I found out that in here I might actually not need them, because on the other side, which I have not touched yet, I don't see any in there. So maybe I just didn't realize, but I've been riding the load segment this whole entire time. I would've went. Maybe you're just weak, Larry.
I was joking.
Here, just in case. Alright, so this side's done. Still have to cut this up and put the flare on, but everything works down there. Everything's cut, so we just gotta put the wheel on. This comes next, which I'm gonna do in a few minutes.
So you want me to start like right here?
Yeah, just cut straight off. So we cut it up right here. So hopefully with the wheel spacer when it comes out, it's not in the way anymore. This doesn't bother me because it's getting covered with the fender flare itself. This did come down to like about here, about another ½ an inch all the way down. But hopefully now when I turn, we're just simply getting in the car, put it back down. It's not going to be rubbing because the tire did fit perfectly right in there before. Now with the 20mm spacer, it would have hit this. So we're going to put everything back on and see if it works. Is that my phone? Of course it's my phone. Why?
Everybody loves you.
I'm tired of everybody. Oh, you goddamn freeload.
I'm not freeloading off you.
Freeloading, Larry.
I'm not freeloading.
Breathing the air. You didn't pay for that air. This is my air. You're in my house. You too. You stop farting in my air. You farted like 40 times today.
He's the one that was feeding cheesesteaks from this old silvery place. Like an hour and a half late.
Is he complaining about the cheesesteaks that I bought him?
Where'd you get cheesesteaks from?
Hour and a half later.
Yeah, Mario and Frank's, they do mess me up too. I'd be in the bathroom like, oh God! Oh Jesus Christ! Alright, put it back up there?
You should just, I was gonna say you should do it for all the other ones before you even put it on.
Well, I just want to see how it's gonna fit first. Here's my pillow. That one's en pillow. This one's easy to put in because it's plastic and plastic.
There she blows.
How's it look?
Fine.
Does it look okay? You think so?
The clear wrap is coming off of it though.
Yeah. Well, I left it on until the very end. This is gonna have to come in a little bit, like right there.
My question. Is that tire gonna...
No, it shouldn't. That's why we cut it back. I don't think it's gonna be an issue at all.
I just don't want to deal with another Marco situation where I had to walk. Not that it was...
All right. There it is. I got this little tiny gap right here. That's nothing, a little 3M tape won't fix. And then over here, got it running from where the mudguard used to be there, so right where that side skirt is. Over to here, I'm trying not to be too intrusive. We had this flood here in New Jersey a few weeks ago, so I lost my front lip. So that's gone. That's why I got these like weird lines, I guess from like just the weather, because these used to be, you know, covered up. But I'm trying not to be too intrusive because I will be buying another one. I don't know how I'm gonna put them both together. I might just cut this here. If you look, there's this line, goes right across there. We're not gonna get started on the rears yet because they have to be actually, from what I know, this has to be cut like in sections, so slotted open and then cut around like that. And yeah, I don't have time to do that today, so there's definitely gonna be a part 2 to this. But can you move?
Yeah, I'm trying to move. Like,
so I'm gonna take this out, go make sure that I'm not rubbing, because these spacers now, make sure I don't hear any rubbing on the fenders, make sure I cut them back far enough, clean it up, and that'll be that. So if you want to see what happens in episode 2 for the rears, feel free to like and subscribe. That'll be out. I'll probably shoot that 1-2 days. I'll probably come up, well, I'm probably going to end up doing it tomorrow. Today's Monday. Probably going to end up doing it tomorrow or Wednesday. Depends on how I feel. But yeah, so feel free to like and subscribe. I'll be back with more soon. Thanks for watching.